Hello, welcome to Riffs on Writing with Andy and Caroline, where we answer your writing and publishing questions in 10 minutes or less.
Hey, everybody. Today we're talking about a big one. How do you know if you should rework, revise, revision your submissions packet for agents or publishers? And I'm going to throw this one right to Caroline because this is her area of expertise.
I mean, that's hard because you spend all this time working on perfecting your query, perfecting your synopsis or proposal, and then suddenly you find yourself right back at the drawing board. And I can tell you, I have now had 3 or 4 versions of my query letter. And what I wound up doing is waiting till I had about 10 passes on it or complete. I'm just going to ignore you like you've never sent me an email ever, which is also very common. And after that, I just revise a few words here, a few words there, just, maybe get a sentence changed or something. And what I do too is I go to different people so that it's not just me looking at it. So I've had several different editors look at my work, people who are familiar with the industry, with the market, with my genre, who could really, dial down into the specifics of it. And I think that that's just something you have to be prepared to do. And it's hard, but every single time I've done that with my query, I've come back and been like, oh, wow, this query is fantastic. I know.
Yeah, it's the same principle, right? As like when you're working on your stuff, like you don't want your own, what you think you said to be what you send out. What you want it to be is what you actually want to say, not what you intended to say.
Yeah, and the other thing that I've done as well is I have 2 queries right now, and they're just slightly different. So depending on what the agent is interested in, I can skew it more one way or more the other way according to what they want. So that's also something to keep in mind that you can do. That's great. The only thing to remember when querying, and we will probably have a more in-depth talk about the querying process itself. Once you've queried and gotten a no, unless you're querying something completely different, unfortunately, it's a no. So you won't be able to resend it, even if it's a different query.
That's right. You have to take that. It's about consent, right? There's a no is a no. So,
That's right.
And I think a good guideline is, if somebody writes back and gives you notes, first of all, that's a great sign, right? But second of all, if their notes don't seem to be addressing actually what you intended to do, that's a sign that your query may not be pitching your work in quite the right way.
Yeah, exactly. Great. I mean, I think we've answered this question. If anyone has any other questions, we'll do another one on the actual querying process. This is pretty simple, though. A no is a no, and pay attention. If you're getting a lot of no's, then either you're querying the wrong people for your work, or maybe it's just not compelling enough because there is only one job that a query is required to do, and that's for an agent or a publisher to ask you for more information. So that's sort of the basics of this.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. And don't quit, right?
Yeah.
Just keep
don't
going.
quit.
Keep going.
Yeah. All right. If you have any other questions or you have a different topic that you would like us to cover, please don't hesitate to reach out. Please like and follow, and we will see you next time.
Bye.